Hey guys and gals, this is Military Comedy with the second attempt at FrostPunk. So I would like to apologize for just the 12 minute episode that I had made first. I had just jumped into everything head first, headstrong. I had no idea what I was really doing, and I highly doubt it was very entertaining. Since then, I have probably put about 2 or 3 hours into this game, and I would like to apologize off the bat because it is very late at night where I live. The reason I am currently awake is just because I have no idea, I can't fall asleep anymore at night. I work from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. So it's 1 in the morning right now, and so if I want any hope of falling asleep, I just have to wait until like 3 o'clock in the morning. And so if I sound off, or if I sound quiet, or not as hyper energetic, even though I kind of doubt I sound very hyper energetic to begin with, that's the main reason. For the most part, when I'm making YouTube videos, I try to keep my voice level and try to keep it about as neutral as I can, so that people don't seem to think I'm some kind of anxious teenage boy or something off like that. Like I've been called a teenage boy when it comes to excitement. Okay, so right off the bat, we have unlocked this technology tree, which was, I don't believe we knew how to do, or at least I knew how to do it at the beginning. I have also learned most of the basics. And I am not going to allow children to work in the workshops because that is just a bad idea overall. I mean, it's not a horrible idea, it's just not something that I am willing to do. And as you guys can tell, I now know how to build roads. I may have spent like 15 minutes in the 12-minute episode yesterday trying to figure it out, but now I understand how to build roads, and so that is what I will be doing. In the attempts I had made, I like to kind of make this area here like a residential area, and then this area up north as a more like medical or just kind of everything else conglomerated into one section. And so obviously we are going to need medical posts because people get sick very, very quickly in this game. Are they actually building the roads? I hope they're building the roads. 1 second, I gotta double check that. They are building the roads, okay. I just do not have anybody to build the roads. So I need to build a medical center, I think right there. And on top of, well, not on top of that, but right next to it, I will build this child center for the children workers. And, well, this is what we can do. Family torn apart. Obviously, that is a woman who was asking for us to try to find her family to get that going as fast as we can because they had been lost in our caravan prior. The heating is off. Obviously the heating is off because I have not unlocked that yet, but I will turn on the heating because I do not want people to get sick. People get sick in this game very, very quickly, and it's just a fact of life in this game. But if you can avoid it, then that's what you want to do, because people getting sick is never a good thing. So I'm going to take 5 of those guys off and put them in here. So the medical facility, this is just a really low-end, low-grade medical facility, but its whole purpose is just to make sure people don't, or at least as many people as I can, don't get like frostbitten or die of hypothermia or get amputated or whatever, right? Whatever it seems to happen. 2 people are being treated. They are very minor circumstances or situations that they have right now, so that's nothing to be worried about. It's obviously not, it could become a very major issue. Just as of right now, it is not a major issue. I do not have enough wood to build another health area like I would like to. That's my goal at the beginning, is always to have a couple health centers, because those are probably one of the more important items. And one thing I have started to really like doing when I played this game was basically make everything into rings. So if anyone's wondering what I'm doing, that's exactly what I'm doing, is making like a ring type formation here. I just need to get this underway as soon as I can, because currently we do not have nearly enough workers. So once we have the ability to find more workers, we will be golden. One thing we do need to start working on immediately is food production, because food is almost always a problem in this game from what I have played. I have just about never really found a way to make enough food to make do. So now we have the beacon, which is a very great thing to have. Unfortunately, I do not have the ability to make it just quite yet, I believe. No, I do not. I need more resources for that. So while we wait for that, I like to get heaters, because you can just build things far off and then build the heater if you need be, which makes things very convenient. Steel wreckage has been depleted, which is not a horrible thing, not a great thing. And this character is saying thank you for like the child center, so that our children do not have to work, which is very kind of them to give, like, to thank us when we deserve it. I'm not very good with words, especially when it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So I am out of wood again. Ooh, lovely. I love running out of wood. So we'll just put more workers over there and start getting us more wood production. That is one thing we will need to work on basically as soon as we can, is having a sawmill down in this area, or possibly over here, wherever there's wood. People from our convoy, yes, we need to do that ASAP as well. So we shall build this beacon. I'm not actually sure if there's a good place to put the beacon or not. I just like to put it over there. I feel like that's kind of just the most convenient area. Let's actually move these guys over here, because you can only have workers here. You cannot have the engineers, and we will put engineers in there to continue production. We do not have enough people working over there, which could become a minor issue, but the wood crates have been depleted, so that kind of fixed that situation right there. So we will have more people collecting food for us, just so that we can survive better. And I do have to say, like, this game is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I cannot get over it. That's why I'm having so much fun with this game, why I was willing to put like 3 hours of my very tight schedule into it. And as you can tell here, we now have a balloon, a hot air balloon that will definitely help us when it comes to finding more people, because we're obviously very low population right now with 80 workers, but we are doing fairly well. We do not have anyone that has died of hypothermia or lost any legs or arms or just been amputated in general, which is a very good thing. So first thing we need to do is create a scouting party. That is an iron ore deposit that will not be helping us. And we need more wood, which we just do not have. I don't know, do we have people collecting wood? We do have people collecting wood. What's going? Oh, it's their free time right now. No one's working. That's why. And so we are ready to search. We definitely needed this win. So people are happy about having the hot air balloon, being able to find more people and being able to get more resources from the overmap. So that is a very good thing to have going for us. So we will wait throughout the night so that people can start collecting more resources, and then we can continue our process of trying to expand our, I guess you could call it I want to say a kingdom, but it's not really a kingdom, it's just a colony. But whatever. If you want to call it a kingdom, then by all means go ahead, I will not scold you. Just trying to get up to 40 wood so that we can have, oh, we got the research. That's good. I am not going to start another research because most of the researches, if not all of the researches, take wood, and we are just very, very low on wood. So the Lost Expedition is the first place that we will be going to with that scouting party, and they will be on their way. It'll take them a grand total of 10 hours to get there, and then probably 10 hours to get back when the time comes. We went through all of that too, so we shall continue to, I guess, dismantle more boxes. And one thing that is going to become very, very important soon is this sawmill, because as you guys can tell, I believe these are our last 2 resources of wood, and once those are gone, then we are just completely out of resources and out of luck and not going to be having a great time. So one thing we do need is more housing areas, so we shall continue to get more housing areas, and we also need another coal source, so we shall do that as well. And I apologize because I probably sound like I'm talking very, very properly right now, and it's just what I do when I'm tired. Well, I'm not even tired, it's just I'm trying to keep my voice down so that I don't wake anybody up or disturb anybody or just do anything like that. So I apologize, but I'm not really sorry about it. There's nothing I can do. So if you guys have a problem with it, then obviously you don't have to watch the video. I would prefer if you guys did. I like to see views on my videos, and I like to know that what I'm doing is appreciated. And so we have a happy reunion. We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you found us. We had been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we'd begin to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. And so now we get more workers, more civilians, and such. I want to escort them back so that nothing bad happens to them. I don't want to lose people early on, because you get huge hope decreases or discontent or whatever. And so that's that. How they have returned safely to the city. And as you can tell, we have a happy reunion. We have more people joining our village, and that's all this cutscene is just them coming in. Nothing exciting. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships, but shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing, and we will look for other civilizations. Words are difficult. Other settlements. I'll just kind of just shut up now because I can't speak English. We have people obviously are more hopeful, a little bit happier now that we've got more of their people here. One thing I did notice about this game is that it does have minor continuity issues. For instance, you'll see people, multiple problems, and it's just too cold, so I will get my heater up. So it does have minor continuity issues where every once in a while you will see like people just kind of near bedtime they'll walk over here, and that's just where they'll sleep or just stay for a while. Alright, sturdy shelter, crash site. This gloomy cave is not the best area to go to because what often happens is there will be a bear there, and you will lose some scouts, and that's just not a good thing because losing scouts is just you lost 5 people and you've got to replace them, and along with the wood, which is just not a pleasant situation to be in. Alright, everybody, why is everyone working so slowly? So get more on that, because we definitely need more wood. As you can tell with our wood production, it is very, very minimal right now. And we do need more food as well. I believe we are running in very bad circumstances there. And while we're here, we might as well. We have the sawmill, finally. That is a very great thing to have. So I will place it, I believe, right... What is this? Not enough. Building here will destroy resources. And I'll place it right there, I believe, is a good spot for it. And from here, we will build a road, hopefully meeting up with it. It does not appear that it will meet up. Well, it does not appear that I have the resources to make that yet. So we shall, and now we have the resources. So we shall construct that as soon as I figure out what I am doing, which could take a while because I am not the smartest tool in the shed. Trying to butcher that saying as best I can to get my point across. Okay, we have another update. Okay, and we have frostbite, so we have our first main issue here. So I think radical treatment is usually the best way to go, because if we go with the sustained life, then people are just kind of useless, which is a very, very bad situation, because then we're feeding them and getting nothing out of it, and it's just not pleasant. And then we've got people continually taking over our spots in the medical posts. And speaking of medical posts, I believe we do need another medical post. We are in very dire circumstances, so that will be constructed ASAP. Like that, I wish there was kind of a way to prioritize things more, but unfortunately I have not found a way, if there even is a way, and put a few engineers in there so that we have a continual source of wood and the wisdom of the crowd. And so basically what that is saying is that we will get tasks where people will be like, oh, we require more medical areas, and then you'll be like, oh, I can either give you one medical area, or I will make sure that everyone is treated who has medical issues. And if you do the everyone needs to be treated, then obviously you'll get a bigger hope bonus if you can actually complete that. But 9 out of 10 times that is a lot easier said than done, and then if you cannot do that, then people feel like they have been lied to because they have been lied to, and they will be very upset with you, and it's just not a good situation at all. So we have people who are sick because of, I believe these areas are not heated. No, none of these areas are in good heating. So that is one thing we're going to have to work on later on. Explore that area, and we have some more resources here, which is not a bad thing. And we shall test our luck at this gloomy cave. Hopefully we are lucky. Most likely we will not be lucky. Alright, let's try to finish off this day, get people going. And then we need to work on our coal production. I believe our coal production is going to become a major issue soon, because we only have a day's worth of coal, and we've got no way to continually maintain this coal. Alright, 5 people are sick, and this is not a great situation to be in. So we will build that. We need 50 wood for that. That will allow us to obtain level 2, I believe level 2 researches. It might just be level 1. Yeah, level 1 researching. Which is, it's just a minor thing, but it is very, very convenient to have. And once we have more wood, we are definitely going to be getting another medical area, because we do not have nearly enough medical areas. So that will be constructing very quickly. Hopefully, it'll be it will be constructed quickly. I actually have no idea how late or long I've been recording as it goes either. I am just kind of going with it until I feel like I have been recording long enough. So hopefully this does not become like a 3-hour episode. But honestly, with how tired I am and how, well, not tired, just how bored I get at night because I have nothing else to do, I would not be too surprised if I end up recording like 3 or 4 more videos. I don't want to record that many videos because then I feel like my quality will be dropping with these episodes. But I do not know what I'm going to do for the rest of this night until I at least figure something out. Like a better way to fall asleep. Maybe like punch myself in the face really hard and hope that makes me fall asleep. I have no idea. Alright. We still have coal being produced, but that is going to become a major issue soon. But since we have the ability to research more, I believe we should go for a cemetery and hope for the best when it comes to that. We have 15 people being treated, which is kind of awful, but on the bright side, no one's dead yet, which is a major plus. At least after death, we'll allow to rest properly. You guys shouldn't be complaining. This is literally the way that I keep you guys alive, by working you. If I wasn't doing this, you guys would be dead right now. Okay, I do not know what I'm going on a tangent about there. It's not like anything's ever going to come of that. But my little rant at the game is over now. I hope you guys enjoyed that part. And my goal here is to probably end up doing about half an hour to 45 minutes with this episode to create a more in-depth playthrough of it so people understand the game a little bit better, because I don't think anyone really understood what I was going through in the first impressions Let's Play thing I had done. Alright, they are here at this cave, and you can hear the shrieks coming from a cave uphill, so there are polar bears here. So if we leave them, they will kill the survivors, but I think... Oh, this is gonna be bad. I am not very hopeful. When our scouts joined, they all said, "Oh, sweet! The scouts did not perish in this. That is actually amazing. I'm very happy about that." So now we have more people. Okay, awesome. Also, we do not have nearly enough food production. This is not going very well. Except Lucy thinks that we are, and Richard here, Richard, whatever his name would be pronounced, I am not sure. They are both very content with everything that is going on. So I am happy they are happy. And we have, it is only negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit out. That is a very, well, in Indiana, that is a very warm summer day. And it's a little joke if anyone lives in Indiana, you know how awful the state is. What shall we be working on next? I think another hunter would be a great idea. And then apart from that, we are going to want to expand the area for the... actually, I don't think that's a great idea. I think the next thing that we're going to want is probably a coal mining area. I was going to say a coal thumper, but in reality that is just moderately useless for us. We do not have anybody that we can do anything with right now until that scout party get back. Oh, actually, I take that back. We have more resources now because we just depleted a wooden area. I'm going to take 3 of those guys out and max that area out. I think that is a wise idea. And they have returned safely to the city. And scouts, since you guys are doing such great jobs so far, I'm going to send you to the sturdy shelter so that we can continue the storyline along, which will not be a bad idea. Now we have 31 people homeless, which is an atrocity. So we shall build this outer ring here as a continuation to this ring so that we can build more living quarters. So more tents shall be what we build. We don't really have the ability to make anything else. I think 4 is the amount that we need. Indeed it is. So let's hope that goes well. And we have more people that are looking for work. So we shall, I think probably taking over these coal areas would be a pretty solid idea. I mean, we have the workers, so they might as well work. I believe people are going to get sick by doing this, but at the end of the day, it's a small price to pay for progress, I guess you could say. Okay, we have another question mark. First amputation. To save this patient's life, we had to perform an amputation. As a result, this person won't be able to work. So now we need to work on a care house. So I will allow that to be discovered, I suppose you could say. And we have a new law signed, as he just informed everyone of it. Care house will just go right over here. I don't see any reason not to have it there. And let's hope that everything goes well here. Oh, that is right. We do not have anybody over yonder. So we will take more workers off and place them all here. What was that ominous music about? I do not actually know, but it is ominous. And people are hungry, which is a minor problem. You'll have to start heating. Now, this is one of those problems, because I can't heat all of the homes. It is just impossible. Well, it'd be just about impossible for me. So I shall try to heat more homes up and hope for the best here. One way to do that would be to get the heating upgrades, which is something I actually really do need, but I do not have the ability to get it quite yet. And we have a 1-day, 9-hour cooldown. I believe everyone is on their free time too, so they're just going to be building things, because that's what people do for fun. Make homes livable. Yes, that is indeed something we're going to try to do. We have 3 amputees. Oh boy, that is lovely. That is definitely not going to be a problem at all. I'm not sure what we can do to really prevent that from happening more often. I think what we should do is build, perhaps, can we fit it right there? We cannot fit it there. I was going to say perhaps we should just build another of the medical areas, but unfortunately we do not have the ability to build it right there, so we shall just place it right there and hope for the best. Also, I do not know if I even have more engineers to hope to put there to make everything go well. I believe I do. I do not. I know I have them somewhere, so I shall remove engineers. I believe they were in this one. There we go. Take 5 off. I might have taken 6. I did take 6. So we will just have an engineer hanging out, because I have no desire to give him a job or to find a specific place for him. So we have that, but unfortunately more people have gotten sick immediately. And people are discontent probably because of poor healthcare. Yes, they are. That sucks to be them, does it not? Okay, so we have the research almost finished. Now it is finished, so we can build coal mines whenever we have the ability to. So that is actually a really good thing. But also this generator range here is going to be very, very important now. We actually have everything we need to build that as well. That is just amazing. That is fantastic. I am just, anybody who knows me can tell just how tired I am by the sound of my voice. Or not. Again, I hate to say tired. Yeah, it's just telling me the importance of Steam cores, but I already know the importance. Basically, they are the only way to get advanced technology, which is what that told us. Which is just, it's nothing surprising. Like, how else would you be able to get advanced technology? So we have reached the sturdy shelter. Explore said sturdy shelter. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon any return to the city. This means there's another city out there. The signpost by the trail points in 2 directions. London, 1934 miles. Home, 27 miles. Sites discovered, Steel Bridge. So I will immediately continue on to the steel bridge, because there is no real point to sending everybody home just for the disposal of resources like that. It would just be a pointless endeavor. For sure. Alright, people apparently are able to work more work. Work more work. Yes, work more work. They have more people out ready to work. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. And hopefully we will get this research done today so that we can, yes we can, indeed we can. Has it immediately? It did immediately do that. Okay, that is amazing right there. And so these areas are now livable, which is a good thing for sure for everybody. And then up here we need to place more workers as soon as we are capable of it, which should not take very long. And they're about to reach the sturdy steel bridge. And this is probably one of my favorite parts. We have found a functional automaton. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. And further sites have been discovered, so I am going to take it to the city. And I also think this is a pretty good point for me to end the episode as soon as I send them to this large convoy. And I will be ending the episode here. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, please leave a like. If you have any suggestions or comments for me, please leave them down in the comment section below, obviously. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching.